the first overreaching arc of the Comedy Channel era. And, well, we got another new feature on the show. I'm DJ Particle. This is MSTie Review. Well, the first one has to do with Dr. Forrester coming back from the Mad Scientist Convention.
I really think this is going to be it. This is my year.
You say that every year we go to the Mad Scientist Convention.
But this year is different. They laughed when I made the more painful mousetrap, but my entrance into the Mad Scientist competition is going to make me famous.
Infamous.
That too.
Okay, promise me if you lose the contest this year, you're not going to blow up the whole convention center again.
I only did that once.
Oh, huh.
Okay, twice. It was
three times.
The third time, I used the incendiaries, and it didn't actually make the building blow up. It just made it burn really quickly. Be careful, Larry. I've installed a new security system here in Deep 13, so be careful which buttons you push on the panel,
Oh,
right?
neat. Okay, how does it work?
Oh, well, stand over there on that mark and pretend you're from accounting.
Okay. You mean this mark here?
Yes.
Oh,
Interesting.
Joel's invention on the Invention Exchange. He brings back the Airbag Helmet, and the Mads have a new way to make sure the party ends early.
Well, sirs, I'm ready for this week's Invention Exchange. You know how they have airbags for cars, but they haven't invented anything yet for us motorcyclists, so I came up with this, the Airbag Helmet.
You're throwing a party, it's 3 a.m., and none of the guests are leaving. That's when you bring out the chalk man.
Yes, as every self-respecting scientist knows, the sound of human fingernails on a chalkboard is most annoying. It initiates the primal fear response in all mammals. And you'll notice the tone arm has real human fingernails embedded in the hand. Now, place it on the platen. Oh, open it.
They'll stay.
Close it.
They leave.
Open it.
They'll stay.
Close it.
They'll leave.
Open it.
Stay.
And so on and so on and so on.
And now, here's where we get into another, what was then new feature of the show, shorts. The reason why is because some of the movies they did on Mystery Science Theater in the Comedy Central sci-fi era were not quite long enough to warrant making an entire episode out of it. So what they would do is they would start off with a short, and the first short ever on Mystery Science Theater 3000 was part one of a serial, one of those old science fiction serials of the 1930s to 1950s. However, the particular serial that they chose, while done in the 1950s, you may notice it flows more like a 1930s serial because Commando Cody and the Radar Men from the Moon was, even at that time, meant to be retro, a hearkening back to the famous Flash Gordon serials of the 1930s. And they did a pretty good job with it. But again, we're not here to review that. We're here to review the riffing. And Radar Men from the Moon, they would end up doing 9 parts of this 12-part serial. And you can see why Commando Cody has become an MST3K classic.
There's always a boring short.
You mean the government knows what's causing it?
Yeah, they
Not
read the papers
definitely,
too.
but tests of the wreck. And for some time, our astronomers have been noticing an unusual amount of atomic activity on the moon.
Isn't any amount of atomic activity on the moon unusual?
There she is, right on time.
It's a train, all right.
Window!
Hey, look out!
Hello,
Look out.
window!
Hey, boy, that was close.
Jane, stop this crazy thing!
You're being well paid for your work, so do as you're ordered.
Yeah, well paid, but in moon rocks.
Oh, I hate to shoot a butt like that.
I didn't know Jackie Gleason was in this.
I still think this is no trip for a woman.
Now, don't start that again. You'll be very glad to have someone along who can cook your meals.
I'll say we will. Don't give her any
Yeah,
more
and pretty soon I'll be able to vote.
I like to eat too.
Hey, triple word score. Hey, is this a contraction? You can't hyphenate.
Then I'll fly over the city in the rocket suit. Okay.
Yeah, a guy in a leather jacket with his butt on fire. They'll never notice that.
One small step for man, one giant leap for I am Oricon. This is my brother Xenon and my other brother Xenon.
Welcome, Commando Cody.
The movie that Joel and the Bots did for this was The Robot versus the Aztec Mummy. The main plot being is that some supervillain wanted some Aztec trinkets. The only problem is every time those Aztec trinkets were stolen, a mummy would rise and come back and get them. So he devised a robot to basically battle and eventually, hopefully, defeat the mummy. But it didn't quite go that way. As for the riffing of this episode, okay, not the best of the season 1 era, but it's about on par with later KTMA.
Robot?
Yay!
Versus the Aztec mummy?
Ooh.
Far can the human mind penetrate the mysteries of the great beyond.
13 feet 4 inches, 1920 Olympics.
Mexico. This is the city. My name is Friday. I carry a badge. I don't need no stinking badge.
This is a real car. The people, however, are fictional. Their acting, however, is bad. Real bad.
I'm coming.
My legs are old, my teeth are gray.
I've taken the liberty of calling you here because I think it's time I revealed something very serious. Let's hear it then.
My underwear is 100 years
It's
old.
about the advice to the god Tecatlicopa.
The god of
They were
decaffeinated
discovered
coffee.
by the tribal priests.
And then Zamfir, master of the pan flute, played. Stop that.
That's better.
Peeling the chrome off my body. Mazzola con goodness.
Go ahead, Beeve.
It's the same set we were on before.
It was the neighbor's basement. Once again, I could use their VHS without them knowing.
You know we're the first persons to break in here.
The other people used the door.
No, Edward. Don't do it.
Do it, Edward. Do it.
What's that? Guys.
I thought you said we were the first ones here.
Hey, zip 'em up, man. Someone's coming. Tie a sleeping Flora around the altar stone.
Flora's father suddenly held a cross up in front of its face.
Which was odd because he was Jewish.
Then when he saw the doctor trying to escape, picked him up like a rag doll and threw him into a pit full of rattlers.
Every good laboratory has a pit full of rattlers.
Then tell us, where is Pepoka?
The beer barrel Popoka? Look, Peter Graves. Sort
Lions,
of slowness.
Tigers and bears, oh my. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Lions and
You shut your big mouth. You're the liar.
You can't even act yourself out of a paper bag.
Ow. Dean. Wow.
Why, yes, we sent a lead balloon to the writers of this film.
But there's no doubt that Dr. Krupp and his criminals are planning to cause trouble.
That's what criminals do best.
Oh my God, he's torn apart the Michelin Man.
Bruno?
No, Kitty Carlisle. Who do you think it is?
You're completely mad and ignorant also.
Thank you.
The only thing diabolical about this guy is his acting.
Don't you think it would be better to call the police now?
I don't know what to do.
No. Let's
You just
all
pick
wait
up
till
the phone
3
and
a.m.
dial.
You can see it standing there. You can see it standing there.
You can see it standing there.
Dick York as the mummy.
No, that's the robot.
Oh, the robot, sorry. And I think it might be Dick Sargent anyway.
Put your right foot in, you put your right foot out.
You do the roby pokey and you turn yourself about.
Your head is filled with electrodes.
It makes you want to shout.
And that's what it's all about.
Hey! That's for MP! That's for Opie! That's for Goober.
I don't know, once that robot gets into gear, you're really gonna see him kick some Aztec.
I looked up anticlimax in the dictionary, and it said, see Aztec mummy.
Now, as for the host segments in this was an overreaching arc. They used like a throwaway joke from the theme of the KTMA era. If you remember the part near the end of the theme where Joel is fighting the little demon dog things at the end of the KTMA theme, and then he does it at the end of the season 1 theme here too. But this is the episode where they actually have the storyline. Demon dogs have invaded the satellite of love because it looks like a giant dog bone, which was not a joke they could use in the KTMA era, but nevertheless. And, well, Servo tries to shoo them off. They try to have a diplomatic talk with the leader of the dog people that goes horribly, horribly wrong, and because of that, Crow has to disguise himself to try to talk to them, and it is just one big mess after another. Literally.
What is that noise?
What is it, Joel?
Oh, I think I know what's wrong. Cambot, follow me over here. Look at them. They're seem like a bunch of demon dogs or
What
something.
are demon dogs?
Well, they're like chihuahuas, but without any flesh. And it looks like they're covering the ship. Follow me back. All right, we got to get them off the ship. That's all there is to it. I need a man, a volunteer, somebody to go out there and shoo them off.
Oh, I think the choice is obvious. Who's got the mighty voice that dogs can't say no to?
Lauren Green?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I said, who's got the mighty voice who dogs can't...
You do, Tom Servo.
All right, okay. Okay, puppy party's over. Everybody off. This is Tom Servo, your worst doggy nightmare. Don't get me mad. I don't think you'd like me when I'm mad. Oh, wait, stop it. Pull your legs down. Oh, icky caca. Oh, let me in. Oh, jeez. Next time I'll rub your faces in it.
Oh, Tom Servo, what happened?
Well, Joel, there's only one way to put it. They disgraced themselves on me.
It's not good.
I am Enoch, king and charismatic leader of the dog people. Arf, arf.
Cute.
We have traveled many parsecs to pray to the giant bone and just maybe get a taste.
Wow, it looks exactly like a giant dog bone.
Not just any bone, but the sacred nylon chew toy written of by the holy Joan Embry. Our intention was to bury you on the far side of the moon, but now we'll have to change our plans. But now I'll explain how to rid your ship of the dogs.
Oh, wait a minute. You haven't met Gypsy yet. This is Gypsy. Hey! Gypsy, no! Gypsy, no! Come on, no!
Hey!
Oh, no, we're kibble!
Way to go, girl!
Movie side!
I just don't see it at all, guys.
Come on, Crow. I think it'll work. You're the only one of us who even looks a little bit like Enoch.
Oh, Crow, come on, it'll be easy. You go out there, you say to the demon dogs, come on, everybody, let's go. I'll be right behind you. You duck back in, it's easy.
Great advice coming from Mr. Fireplug.
Hey, take it easy, you two.
All right, quiet down, quiet down. I am Enoch. I am your lord and charismatic leader, remember? And, hey, what's the leash law here? Hey!
Oh, he's getting it.
Hey, curb your buddy over there. Oh!
Kind of a warm feeling, eh, Crow?
The show closes out with the final skit in the Demon Dog saga. It is madness. The Demon Dogs are inside the ship. They're attacking Joel. They're attacking the bots while they're trying to do a good and bad thing about the movie, which does not work out. And there's one last solution that can be done.
Maybe we should just try to review the movie.
Ouch! Incoming! Well, I thought the robot with the human head was really offensive.
Yeah, it was mixing media. It's obvious why he lost the fight. I spotted you coming a mile away. He was crushed.
I can see now that this completely isn't working. We gotta get rid of these things. Quick, check your file.
Tennis balls,
That's it, tennis balls. Listen, go down to the service pod. Find that thrusters off the 33A. Attach them to that big disposal ball. It's shaped like a giant ball. We'll push it out the Bayport doors. Head down there. Keep your fingers crossed if you got them. All right, they're gone.
Oh, Joel, I don't want to be a killjoy, but doesn't fetch mean go get and bring back? Oh.
And so what do we think about episode 0102, Robot versus the Aztec Mummy? Again, this was landmark, as that was the first time they did a short, and that short would end up being iconic for MSTiedom. This was also the first time they used a gray shadowrama. They've still been experimenting with exactly how to tint the shadowrama so that it actually stands out from the film, and it's something they would eventually perfect by the time season 1 ends. But as for the riffing, yeah, it's okay. Like I said, not the best of the season 1 era, but give this one a watch. You will not be disappointed. Especially when it comes to Commando Cody, because their riffing of Commando Cody is top-notch. But next time, we get into the first werewolf-themed movie. And no, I'm not talking about the Water Wolf. That's not until the Sci-Fi Channel era, as you well know. No, I'm talking about a little movie called The Mad Monster. Until then, I am DJ Particle, and I am signing off. Boom.